Ladies, I know this isn't fair, but we're all always running against the worst cliche of who people think we are. Women Democrats can't look oversensitive or preachy or unable to laugh at themselves. They also can't look silly, like Gretchen Whitmer did, trying to hide in the Oval Office. They have to look brave and strong. It wasn't a good look for the woman party that all the guys were speaking out for Jimmy Kimmel when Trump went after him, except on the woman's show, where for 5 days the outspoken hosts were suddenly as quiet as a gate.
Bill Maher has a new woke target, the women of the DNC. After years of holding back, he's finally speaking out, accusing them of pushing the party into extreme political correctness. Now he's done being silent, delivering sharp, unfiltered criticism aimed at what he sees as hypocrisy on the left. Let's get into it.
All the ways America continues to divide itself, nowhere is it more pronounced than in gender. And until the Democrats come to grips with that, they won't have much success winning elections. Let's just put it out there. Women are the Democrats' base, and men who get hit in the head for a living are Trumps. They're the bro party, the party of car shows on the White House lawn and breaking shit and seeing what happens and busting It's been that way for a long time. The mommy party and the daddy party, the party of pussy hats and the party of truck nuts.
Before calling out the women of the DNC, Maher set the stage with his usual precision. He drew a clear line between Democrats and Republicans, arguing that Democrats have become overly cautious, pandering, afraid to offend, and catering to the loudest fringe. Republicans, he said, at least stand their ground, which is why many Americans in the middle are drifting right. Maher claimed it's not about ideology anymore, it's about courage. And just when it seemed he was done, he doubled down with an even sharper jab. Let's roll the clip.
That divide is on steroids now and getting worse. In the 24 election, young men preferred Trump by 2 points, and young women, Kamala, by 24. The only way Trump can appeal to women 18 to 39 is making him one of his lawyers. Men and women can barely date anymore because they can't stomach each other's politics. That's why everyone is gay now. We're just done with each other. If you don't believe me, ask yourself, what podcasts do I listen to? Trump bros have 50,000 of them about politics and protein powder. While in the woman's sphere, the podcasts are all about balancing career and motherhood.
It's a sad reality. People don't know how to date anymore. Dating has always been messy, but adding politics has turned it into an emotional minefield. What used to be about chemistry and connection has become ideological screening. And Maher argues this isn't a both sides problem. He blames hypersensitive, self-righteous, woke purists on the left who can't handle a differing opinion over dinner. Love has been replaced with loyalty to a narrative, attraction with political alignment. The result is a dating apocalypse fueled by outrage, hashtags, and a total loss of perspective.
Here's a mind-blowing stat about the divide. 73% of boomer men disagreed with the statement, "Mental health challenges are an important part of my identity." 72% of Gen Z women said the opposite. They agreed mental health challenges are an important part of my identity. Okay, let's say it all together. Women are better than men. They're smarter and kinder and make way better firefighters. But "I'm never moving past it" isn't really the campaign slogan we're looking for. I'm sorry, Democratic women, but this is your party. You have a special responsibility to look tough. Senator Alyssa Slotkin seems to get that, and not just because of her service in Iraq and with the CIA, but because she says things like, Democrats need to take the flag. Democrats have to stop being weak and woke, she said.
Slotkin hit the nail on the head. The DNC has become too weak and too woke, even for its own loyal base. Instead of focusing on issues that matter to everyday Americans, the party has turned into a circus of pandering and virtue signaling. Fringe ideologies get the spotlight while common sense gets tossed aside. A party once rooted in working-class values now bends over backward to appease its loudest radicals, alienating the very people who built it. Slotkin didn't just criticize them. She exposed an uncomfortable truth. The DNC's obsession with wokeness is eating it from the inside out.
Because no one's holding women back anymore. In many ways, they're leaving men in the dust. Women are much less likely to be unemployed now, less likely to blow a month's pay on DraftKings. And much more likely to complete college. America now has 14 million women-owned businesses, which generate $2.7 trillion in revenue. Yeah, women launch.
This is exactly what the DNC doesn't want anyone to hear. Women in America are actually thriving. The truth is, women are doing exceptionally well, and that doesn't fit the party's constant victimhood narrative. While Democrats push grievance politics and insist women are endlessly oppressed, the data shows otherwise. Women now dominate universities, outpace men in major industries, launch businesses at record rates, and influence culture, politics, and media more than ever. But the DNC can't celebrate this progress because it undermines their favorite talking point. The facts are stubborn, and they reveal what the party refuses to admit. Women in America are winning.
Women launched 49% of all new businesses in 2024, and the number of black women-owned businesses outpaced the growth rates of every other demographic. I'm spitting facts.
These facts hit Democrats where it hurts. They often lean on identity politics and portray America as an oppressive system. But the data tells a different story. Black women are launching businesses at record rates, directly contradicting the doom and gloom narrative. The success is real, the numbers are clear, and it undercuts the left's reliance on victimhood politics. You can almost sense the frustration when progress doesn't fit the script. Yet the truth remains. America is moving forward, breaking barriers, and creating new opportunities. And that's something everyone, no matter their politics, should recognize.
Barbie movie, when she storms into the Mattel boardroom, it's 12 people, all men. But Mattel is a real company. And in 2023, their boardroom was actually 6 men and 5 women. Perpetuating victimhood, especially when it's false, is not a great advertisement for leadership. Kamala Harris's new memoir of the 24 election is called 107 Days, but it should have been called Everyone Sucks But Me.
In her new book, Kamala Harris does what she's always done best: deflect and deny. Instead of owning her failures, she points fingers in every direction but her own. She throws Joe Biden under the bus, calling him out of touch and a drag on the ticket. She blames the Democratic Party for not backing her early, claiming they sabotaged her before the race even began. And in a twist, she even suggests that Pete Buttigieg, not Tim Walz, would have been the stronger running mate, as if that alone could have saved the campaign. It's the classic Kamala playbook. When things fall apart, it's everyone else's fault. No accountability, just excuses, blame, and revisionist history packaged as reflection.
107 Days is a victim's title because, get it, she only had 107 days to win. Yeah, and $1.5 billion, and a built-in army of about 75 million people who'd vote for any human adjacent life form that wasn't Trump. But in 107 days, nothing is ever Kamala's fault. Biden lets her down by not stepping down sooner. Pouty face emoji. Gavin Newsom, he was asked for his endorsement, but texted, "Hiking will call back." But then never did. And then he didn't even ask her to prom.
That's the hallmark of wokeness. Blame everyone else and still play the victim. It's the classic, nothing is ever my fault mindset. When homelessness rises, instead of addressing addiction, mental health, or personal responsibility, the woke crowd points fingers at the system, capitalism, and anyone else they can name. They refuse to acknowledge individual accountability, and worse, they enable the problem by handing out tents, glorifying street living, and pushing laws that prevent moving people off sidewalks. That's not compassion, it's complacency dressed up as virtue. Real empathy means helping people rebuild their lives, not keeping them trapped in misery for moral points. That's wokeness in action, loud, proud, and painfully counterproductive.
America itself lets Kamala down by not being ready for the running mate she really wanted, Pete Buttigieg. So she's stuck with the Home Depot paint salesman. And the rest is herstory. Poor Kamala. We made her the star of a rom-com and didn't even give her a gay best friend. Kamala writes that on election night, when it was clear she lost, an aide peeled the words "Madam President" off the cupcakes before handing them out. Oh, geez, that's like a scene from Bridget Jones Runs for President, for Christ.
Kamala Harris didn't lose the election because of bias or circumstance. She lost because she came across as weak, overly woke, and deeply unrelatable. Her vice presidential record was widely viewed as a failure. She struggled with the border crisis, dodged accountability, and often fell into her trademark word salads when asked simple policy questions. Her nervous laughter during serious interviews became a running joke that hurt her credibility. Beyond that, she lacked authenticity. Her speeches sounded rehearsed, her smiles felt forced, and she pushed identity politics over practical solutions, alienating moderates in the process. Her approval ratings dropped because voters saw no real vision or leadership, just slogans, spin, and performance. In the end, Americans were simply tired of empty talk.
Look, ladies, I know this isn't fair, but we're all always running against the worst cliche of who people think we are. Women Democrats can't look oversensitive or preachy or unable to laugh at themselves. They also can't look silly, like Gretchen Whitmer did, trying to hide in the Oval Office. They have to look brave and strong. It wasn't a good look for the woman party that all the guys were speaking out for Jimmy Kimmel when Trump went after him, except on the woman's show, where for 5 days the outspoken hosts were suddenly as quiet as a geisha. Then on the 5th day, they rose and said, "No one silences us." No one had to. You silenced yourself.
I recently made a video about why The View went mysteriously silent for 5 days after Jimmy Kimmel was suspended. Here's the short version. When Kimmel got fired, panic shot through the liberal talk show world. The hosts of The View went completely quiet, afraid they might be next. They wouldn't even say Kimmel's name, hoping to hide until the storm passed. Then, a week later, when news broke that Kimmel's show was returning, their confidence magically came back. Suddenly, they were loud again, offering opinions and acting like they'd been fearless the whole time. But Bill Maher called them out, accusing them of being cowards who talk tough only when it's safe. It was classic performative bravery, loud when the risk is low, silent when it counts.
Whoopi Goldberg continued, "Did you all really think we weren't going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel? No, I thought you would, but then you didn't." 5 days? Talk about needing extra time to get ready. And if you can't take a breath and laugh at that, you're making my point for.
At the end of the day, Bill Maher's latest rant is meant as a wake-up call. He argues the Democratic Party has become a shell of wokeness, avoiding truth, dodging accountability, and prioritizing identity politics over real progress. From Kamala's blame-shifting to The View's selective courage and the DNC's pandering, Maher says what many liberals think but won't admit. The left has traded strength for sensitivity and logic for labels. While the DNC cries oppression, women and minorities are thriving. While the woke point fingers, everyday Americans are building. His message is blunt. Stop whining, show some backbone, and start leading, or keep losing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos.